This is All India Radio, the news read by Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. India said that its citizens do not need anyone else to speak on the behalf and least of all those who have built an industry of terrorism from the ideology of hate. Exercising the right of reply, First Secretary in India's permanent mission to the United Nations, Vidisha Moitro, said that unfortunately what was heard from Pakistan's Prime Minister was a callous portrayal of the world in binary terms. Strongly hitting back at Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan's statement at the 74th session of the UN General Assembly, Moitro said it is a script that fosters divisiveness at the United Nations. She said that rarely has the General Assembly witnessed such misuse, rather abuse of an opportunity to reflect. She further asked, would Pakistan acknowledge that it is the only government in the world that provides pension to an individual listed by the UN in the Al-Qaeda and Daesh sanctions list? India today took strong note of reference made by Chinese Foreign Minister Wang to Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh in his address at the UN General Assembly. In a statement, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Ravish Kumar said these are the integral parts of India and that the recent developments relating to the region were entirely an internal matter of the country. He said New Delhi expects other countries to respect India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Prime Minister Narendra Modi left for New Delhi after a brief halt at the German city of Frankfurt a short while ago. He had departed from New York last night after the week-long visit to the United States. Mr. Modi is scheduled to reach New Delhi late this evening. In Jammu and Kashmir, the state administration has lifted daytime restrictions from all the 22 districts following the improvements in the situation. This was stated by Secretary, Department of Information and Public Relations, J&K Government, Manoj Kumar Dwivedi. In a tweet, Mr. Dwivedi said that the valley is free from all the daytime restrictions. However, deployment of security forces remain across Kashmir. In view of improvement in the situation, the vendors and rehari are putting the stalls on the roadsides in the valley. People in large numbers are thronging to these stalls to make purchases of essential commodities. In Jammu and Kashmir, a massive search operation is underway to nab some suspected terrorists who were spotted this morning near a village in Ramban district by a civilian driver. Latest reports say that the suspected terrorists have forced the entry into a house in Bhatte town and have taken the owner of the house, Vijay Kumar, as hostage. The suspected terrorists had reportedly traversed about 8 to 9 kilometers from the area where they were spotted today morning by a civilian driver and reached Bhatte town of Jammu-Srinagar National Highway. According to DIG CRPF PC Jha, 3 suspected terrorists are hiding in the area. Earlier, a quick reaction team of the security forces had established contact with the suspected terrorists when a cordon was being laid. Further details are awaited. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today said that Pakistan should understand that today, with strong resolve of our government and advancement in naval capacity, the country is capable of giving much bigger blow to it. He was speaking after commissioning of India's second-class indigenously built submarine INS Khanderi in Mumbai. He said the government is committed to fulfill the needs of our defence forces. He added that some bad powers are trying to launch attack like the 2611, but we will never let that happen as we have a preparedness. INS Khanderi, the second-class Scorpion submarine, is capable to fire torpedoes, missiles and mines. It has an advanced stealth technology with lesser noise from its machinery, which helps to prevent enemies from detecting the submarine. And the crucial feature of the new submarine is that, unlike previous requirement of 60 crew, its maximum requirement is 36 crew. It saves oxygen availability and increases its capacity to stay underwater for long periods. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today said a ministry has given specific directions to Central Public Sector Undertakings (CPSUs) to undertake a drive to clear payments post-arbitrations up to 15th October. Briefing media after a meeting with heads of major CPSUs in New Delhi today, Ms. Sitharaman said the ministry asked them if there were any hurdles in honouring of arbitration awards by CPSUs. She said the enterprises have been asked to review all post-arbitration counterclaims. In Afghanistan, polling is underway for presidential elections amid heavy security, the fourth since the fall of the Taliban in 2001. Explosions and a rocket attack left 2 people dead and several others wounded today, hours after voting began to elect a new president. A hospital official in the southern city of Kandahar said 15 people were injured in the first blast inside a mosque that was being used as a polling station. A second explosion at a polling station in Sork Rod district in eastern Nangarhar left 1 person dead and 3 others wounded. Meanwhile, a rocket attack in Kunduz province has killed an election observer, according to officials. And that is the end of this news bulletin.